No matter who you are or where you're standing in life, you chose this video for a reason. You're trying to do something right, but it just isn't working. I've felt that way too. Frustrated, asking myself why everything seems so easy for everyone else. And if you're feeling that right now, I have good news for you. Those successful people you see aren't that different from us. You and I have the same potential to reach where they are, or even go beyond them. I know it might sound strange. How could we possibly get ahead so easily? The truth is, it all depends on the path you choose for yourself. To get results in the race of life, you need discipline. But there's a problem. We're biologically wired to choose the easiest option. Our ancestors had to survive by getting the most results with the least effort. And that instinct still lives in us today. So to be disciplined, we have to go against our own programming. We have to fight our instincts and choose the harder path. But what if there was a way to get results with less effort? Well, there is. And it actually aligns with your natural tendencies. Each of us has certain natural inclinations that shape how we see the world and how we react. These are the things we naturally think about, care about, or gravitate toward. Simply put, there are talents. When you move in the direction of your talent, you don't have to struggle. The work becomes part of who you are. I once read a book that changed the way I think about talent. If curiosity is in your nature, that's a talent. If you're competitive, that's also a talent. If you're responsible, that too is a talent. Now imagine this. What happens if you take something that naturally exists inside you and use it in a constructive way? That's the real secret to getting ahead. Even traits that seem negative can become strengths, if you use them the right way. If a job requires persistence, being stubborn becomes a talent. If anxiety helps you detect problems early and find solutions, that becomes a talent too. When you use your natural strengths, you get better results with less effort. People start to praise you. It feels good, so you repeat it. And when you repeat something enough, a magical thing happens. You become incredibly skilled at it. Imagine a teenager who has a natural inclination toward writing. The first time someone praises their work, it feels great. So they write more and more. Eventually they write so much they don't even know whether their talent comes from natural ability or from countless hours of practice. Most of us lose motivation because we chase things that aren't aligned with who we are. So we work and work, only to get average results. Once, I found a sales job that seemed perfect for me. Flexible hours, good money, and the freedom to work from anywhere. It checked every box. But I forgot to ask the most important question. Is this path right for me? The answer came fast. No. Even the thought of calling a stranger gave me anxiety. I kept telling myself, just ignore your feelings and do what you must. You'll get better. But the truth was, I only felt worse. What seemed easy for others felt like a giant leap for me. Then I realized something important. The people who succeeded in that job loved connecting with others. They enjoyed competition. They thrived in social situations. I had none of those traits. I was analytical. I loved thinking deeply and solving things in my own head, so I had to find a way to turn that into my advantage. Here's the truth. Discipline can push you very far. Take Muggsy Bogues, one of the shortest players in NBA history. He overcame enormous disadvantages with heart and effort, but he also had to work twice as hard as everyone else. I'm not saying discipline isn't important. Hard work and practice are essential, but here's my point. If you choose a path that aligns with your strengths, discipline becomes 100 times easier. In school, we're graded on every subject, even the ones we're terrible at. But in real life, we get to choose which tests we take. The secret to getting ahead is simple. Design your life so that you're judged by your strengths, not your weaknesses.